Hello everyone, and welcome to Ophuichus, where we are going to have guidance for all of the signs. All right, going into February. Now, February, we all know, is Valentine's Day love month, so I have chosen to use the Romance Angels Oracle for each of the signs, given I wrote all over this deck when I first got it and turned it into a self-love deck. So the messages coming through are definitely about loving the self. I also have my Rumi Oracle and my Journey of Love Oracle. So we're going to start with those. We're going to start with overall guidance, and then we're going to get into each of the signs. Now, if you haven't noticed already, there is an updated video description, okay? And I would love if you took some time after the video to go check it out, because there's an updated new shop that definitely has made some of the merch that I had in my Etsy shop more affordable and gives you guys more options as far as what colors you want and all that stuff. And I also opened up a Patreon. So the original Patreon that I had a while ago that has since been deleted, this is a brand new one. And it is to support not just what I do, but everybody else that is supported by what I do. You guys, a part of Patreon, will make it possible for me to continue doing this stuff more often. So shout out to all of you who decide to join Patreon. Okay. Now that is said, let's get into the cards. Healing, please, Spirit. Healing, please. What is the best guidance for the month of February for all those who would seek their highest good here in this moment? What is the message? Commitment. Makes a lot of sense considering all of the readings today. Commitment. All right, card number 31. Okay. The Rumi poem says, "The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. We are candles lit by one great flame. The breath of life does not extinguish us. On the contrary, it only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here in the temple of one love, there is no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, simply to bring the warmth and light of love to life. We dance, though we are stillness. We are fire, though we do not burn. There is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, our recognition and respect of this flame is essential to human development. This flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke, becoming very still. And in the stillness, the light can fulfill its destiny to shine brightly so as to reveal every path absolutely clear and without wavering in the fluctuations of fear and attachment. Desire does not have to be a hindrance on the path. It can show us our passions and help us find our purpose. However, the attachment that can come with desire, the belief that it can be sated only with one particular person, one set of circumstances, can cause us to stop looking at what the light is revealing to us, the way forward on our path in the here and now, and instead try to forcibly conjure the shadows to become what we imagine they should be. When we stop seeing life as it is, showing up for us every moment and engaging with it as it is, we can become careless with the light of the heart. Our huffing and puffing to force what does not need to be forced can cause the heart light to flicker and waver. This can make our way seem uncertain, and doubts can crowd in upon us as the light is compromised in its purpose. We forget to trust in what is because we get caught up in attachment and fear surrounding our desires. Rather than letting life move us, we try to move life. There is a way forward on your path that needs to be seen by you now. It will be helpful for you to have that clarity and that certainty. You might have already caught a glimpse of it, but be doubting your vision or yourself. This oracle comes as a reminder to you, don't doubt. What you are feeling deep within the passionate love of your heart light is true. It is real. You are being led into it by the progress of life itself, and you must trust this, even if it seems at times as though you are being led away from the vision. Life operates according to a genius that is beyond a linear approach. It is to be trusted rather than understood. There is enough challenge in the personal transformation being asked of you to simply take the steps. That is more than enough. You do not have to also create or control the terrain or determine the map for the journey. You simply need to take each step that presents itself to you in each moment. Don't let fear that your desire won't manifest because you try to bend life to your will. It is an unnecessary battle and one that will not serve your soul here. Instead, just show up and be present and attend to what is before you in each moment and trust yourself. Let the light of your heart take you into serenity that will bring you the balm of a solid core of comfort, even while the world shifts and changes according to the workings of divine will. As you move along your life journey step by step, that divine will is moving too, shining one into fulfillment of your destiny. Life is not working at cross purposes with you, far from it. It is a co-conspirator with your heart. Come back to the stillness of the love within yourself and know your heart light to be what it is, reliable and true, showing you the way even now in peace and stillness. You can say aloud, I call upon the sacred flame of divine love now. The light of my heart does not waver. It is fixed by the will of the divine and lit by the greatest flame, forever alight in the temple of one love. Rumi, who safeguards the sacred flame of love, together we may bear serene witness to the revelations of the light within, and that the way always be shown pure and true, and the courage to act when needed and the patience to best serve love is found within our hearts. So be it. I say it often. Take the specifics away. The specific people. The specific house. The specific car. The specific job. The specific place. And focus on the feeling. I want to feel love and gratitude for my partner, for my job, for my car, for my home, for the place that I am at. I want to feel joy. I want to feel stable. I want to feel appreciated. I want to feel all of these beautiful things. And then let the divine guide you and your actions towards the feelings that you want to feel and away from the feelings that are not what you want to feel. Allow yourself to commit. Allow yourself to commit to the light of your soul that wants all of these beautiful things. What else, please, Spirit? Let the feminine lead the way, really. We're talking about letting the heart light guide. Acceptance and the blood dance. Interesting. I'm going to take all three of them. Let the feminine lead the way. Card 39. Really, it even looks similar in art to this card. Crazy. Okay. It says the feminine principle in you, whether man or woman, is the way forward in your life now. She is the principle of feeling and of surrender. She feels the intelligence of the divine guiding light in a way that the masculine principle cannot at this time. Your mind cannot perceive what your heart does. You may not see where you are going, but you can feel your way forward. Trust the divine feminine principle in you. Let your mind go and let your sensing lead you, becoming more exquisite and communicative in your words and actions. Be led by your heart. Don't worry if you don't know all the details yet or how it's going to work out. Your heart knows the way. Let her lead. This oracle brings confirmation to you that what you have been feeling or sensing, even without any logical physical evidence, is worth following up on. Trust your senses over appearances. Trust your intuition over your intellect. You are letting feminine wisdom guide you, and she will always steer you in the best direction. It says, the poem, my coming out is the freedom to fully be who I am and the surrender to the divine essence expressing through and around me. My coming out is the marriage of twin souls with my life partner in gratitude, in love, unfolding as more than we ever could be on our own. Letting your divine feminine energy lead the way leads you to your divine counterpart. Your better half. The half you are most grateful for in this life. And you share that energy for them. Let your heart lead. Follow your feel-goods. Acceptance. It says, you have offered yourself, asked to be of service to the greater good, created something that you want to contribute towards the healing of our world, and your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received and accepted by the divine. There is nothing to change. Just be yourself. You have made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. Shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days, a gentle touch that softly warms and leads us on our way? Past stately oaks and candles glow in places we've never been, a friend to share the memories before it's home again. If you've let go of your own egoic attachments and could say to the divine that you would be of highest service, because living in your highest good is of the highest good of all. It is the highest service of all who would cross your path. If you can shed the ego and what you think you want, the specifics, who or what you think you want, and just simply be of service in the highest good and hold gratitude for the divine that you're a part of it. When you can accept, when you can accept. You are good just as you are, and nothing needs to change in that vibration. There's not a thing that needs to be changed. Don't let specific wants, needs, or outcomes steer your path. Know what it is that you desire and allow the divine to bring it through you, through you acting in accordance with divine action. You don't have to chase it. You're in alignment with the energy. It comes to you. You don't have to chase or force. In the blood dance. The heart craves life and the blood responds. In relationship to each other, life happens. The desire and the action, the movement of cycles, drawing in and letting go, rushing to the center and pushing far away to the extremities. It is the cycle of relationship, dancing between self and other, into oneness and into individuality. So it is with human beings in relationship with each other, and with human beings and the divine essence. Sometimes the heart of God feels so close. It's as though our own inner passion is the very blood rushing through it. Then we journey far, bringing our nourishment to where it is needed, to those who are cold and lonely, to the farthest reaches of our own dark self, that we may, if very brave, dare to love completely. Though we can be lonely for the warmth of the center then, craving that feeling of being at home, soon enough we are called back to the core of the divine heart, and the cycle continues. Remember that you are always in this dance of life. You are never apart from the divine. It is just that sometimes in our natural flow, it is easier to feel that divine presence than at other times, and yet you are always the blood connected to the heart. This oracle brings confirmation that you are connected to the divine source and to all that is. And if you're experiencing a phase of feeling cut off from yourself, from your body, from another or from the divine, even from your own feelings, spiritual connection or intuition, be reassured that this is temporary and part of the cycle of life itself. Soon all connection shall return with even greater warmth and nourishment, welcoming you home again with great love. If you feel you have been journeying in life and fear that you have lost your way, do not trouble yourself, precious soul. You are never far from the divine heart and will always be called home. Love's language speaks like sound of falling leaves, caressing wind to bear aroma sweet. You ask if I can love and measure true and give emotions weight the scales do. Each tear releases more than words can say, expressing all my heart wants to convey. It's okay if you have strayed from yourself, if you have gone to what it says is the far extremities, you know, to bring love and caring there in the darkest places of yourself, in the darkest places of your mirror, because you'll always return back to the light. You'll always return back to the warmth. You'll always return to what feels like home, no matter how far away you've gotten. All right. Great guidance. Now, getting into the individual signs, we're going to do cardinal, fixed, and mutable, fire, earth, air, and water, 7 cards. And then each sign is connected to those qualities. Every sign is either cardinal, fixed, or mutable, fire, earth, air, or water. So we'll see what these combinations look like for you. Spirit insight, please. Give me 3 cards first for cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Cardinal, fixed, one more, and mutable. All right. Fire, earth, air, water. Fire. Earth. Air. Water. Keep an open mind. And hold no expectations. That's the overall message, okay? Cardinal, fire, Aries. Cardinal fire, we have be confident in yourself and love yourself first. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, but always be in a place of self-respect, because your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It makes you more attractive to other people. People want to be around your energy when you hold yourself to a respectable standard. So Aries, if you can't respect yourself, you can't respect your own body, you can't respect your own finances, you can't respect your partnerships, right? You can't respect yourself as a partner, that you would be dishonorable or something and be a cheat. You know, like, you know, make sure that you are exuding self-respect, that you show yourself respect and be confident in that, that you are a respectable person. Stay light. And be a version of you that is respectable. Cardinal Earth. Capricorn. Cardinal Earth. Be confident in yourself and get to know others. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Allow yourself, Cat, to be real. To be real and honest. Allow yourself to connect with someone and really get to know them. Even if you've known them for a while, even if you think you know them so well, be confident in your ability to really get to know somebody differently. Take initiative and or be open to really listening. Be open to really listening. I think you'd be surprised about what someone has to say. Because even if you've known them forever, if you've listened to their words, but not their actions, there's a whole different conversation going on. Actions speak louder than words. Someone could be telling you, I love you, I'm fine, but their actions are distant and cold. You know what I mean? Someone could tell you, oh, I love you as a friend, I love you as a friend, and their actions might tell you that they love you. Be confident in yourself and get to know someone. Cardinal Air. Libra. Be confident in yourself. Can you trust the universe? Hold clear intentions. And I think money will come in just simply because that's a finance and career card, but this is about being able to trust in your own alignment, trust in your energy, trusting that the universe will bring to you what is due when your intention is clear, when your intention is pure. When your intention is pure. If you hold the purest and best of intentions for everyone involved, it doesn't matter what action comes of it. The outcome will be in the highest good of all because your true intention for everyone is in the highest. Even if your action seems contradictory to all of them, right? Sometimes you just have to be confident in yourself and act in your highest good, knowing that you're not doing anything to hurt anybody. Doesn't mean that other people won't get hurt. But you're acting in your highest good without the intention of hurting anyone. You only hold the best intention for everyone. And so you kind of have to trust that. Can you trust the universe? Can you trust the universe that it'll all work out beyond what you could see? Cardinal Water. Cancer. Be confident in yourself and have the heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with another. Be really honest about how you feel. I don't think Cancer has a problem doing that. To be fair, Cancer's reading had like a fucking bazooka of blessings aimed right at them, so they're not in misalignment. But I think they really do. I think Cancer, you just really might have to be really honest with someone. And if they take it or leave it, like, that's on them. But have the heart-to-heart conversation. Have the heart-to-heart conversation. It doesn't matter if it falls on deaf ears. At least they can't say you never said anything. They can't say you never tried. They can't say you don't care. You know? Fixed fire. Leo. Retreat. Time to go within. It's time to disconnect from the world and love yourself first. Straight up. You really got to focus on yourself. That self-respect thing down here. You got to focus on you and the betterment of you. You've got to detach from social media or people that don't fucking matter and really get into your own energy. Really start to better yourself. Because if you don't respect yourself, other people aren't going to either. People will respect you when you do. If you don't respect yourself, other people aren't going to. Fixed earth. Taurus. It's time to go within, retreat, disconnect, and get to know your innermost self. Time to get to know your innermost self. I feel like it's figuring out what you're capable of when you're vulnerable with yourself, when you set goals. You've got to get real with yourself, because if what you want and who you are not syncing, that the person you are is not creating the life that you want, then you need to get to know yourself a little bit better and figure out why you're standing in your way of creating the life that you want. What would be required of you to create that life, you know? Fixed air. Aquarius. Time to retreat, disconnect from the world, and trust the universe. Trust the universe will guide you in the right direction. Your financial issues are a factor. It says your financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and that might actually be a real fucking thing. Because you're either codependent on other people and lacking in your own right, and you need to start making your own money, and or are in a toxic dynamic because you're dependent on them, or you're not living in the conditions that you want because you're not working enough hours, you're not going and looking for a better job, you know, you're not going after the promotion, you're not trying to get up on a side hustle, you know what I mean, to get like different energy sources, income sources. Aquarius, I think you definitely need to focus on work. I think you need to focus on work and income. And trust the universe that if love is what you want, it'll come into alignment when you start focusing on yourself and get out of codependent energies. And fixed water. Scorpio. Fixed water is going within and having a heart-to-heart conversation with the self. Having heart-to-heart conversations with others that you feel in soul would never steer you wrong ever, because they love you to death. They only ever want you to be happy. I would start listening. Because when you're not loving yourself and you're in your shadow, the lights in your life are still light for you. even when you're not light for yourself. You might want to have a serious conversation with yourself about the kind of partner you want to be with, and accept that red flags are red flags. You don't want someone who ignores you, who doesn't pay mind to you or consider you with their actions, you know. You want someone as in it to win it as you are. So if they're not in it to win it, retreat. Okay. Mutable fire. Sagittarius. Worth waiting for. Love yourself. Worth waiting for. Your self-respect, it says divine timing is at work. Divine timing is at work. Continue to love yourself and show yourself that self-respect. And to be fair, Sag, your reading is exactly tied to that kind of guidance energy. You are worth it. Worth waiting for. You have taken a long time to find this version of yourself. This version of yourself was worth waiting for. You love who you are and you respect who you are. And that is extremely attractive. That is extremely attractive. Stay in that energy. Mutable earth. Virgo. Worth waiting for and getting to know each other. Virgo. With worth waiting for and getting to know each other. I'm not going to lie when I say this feels like a reset. However, you're either getting to know someone new completely and really finding and connecting to someone or people in general that you've been wanting to connect with their kind of energy for so fucking long. Like, it's like a breath of fresh air, and you get to know these people or this person, and it's just like, it's a wonderful experience. Like, allow yourself to have that, and or allow yourself to get to know someone old or past all over again because they themselves are new. You might be getting to know a version of yourself that you've been waiting a long time to get to know. It might have been a long time coming. Mutable air. Gemini. Worth waiting for, and the finance card. Can you trust the universe? Hold clear intentions. Gemini, if you cannot manipulate things, if you cannot try and force it from the reality, if you cannot get upset that something is not there right now, and you can trust the universe, your intentions are good, right? Let's just say your intentions are good. You only want the best for everybody, yourself included, and you're not willing to sacrifice your integrity for it, right? Then I think the universe has a wonderful financial blessing or opportunity coming in for you. Okay. And mutable water. Pisces. Pisces, it might be a long overdue heart-to-heart conversation. especially if you were hating on somebody because you love them, and vice versa. This might be a very long overdue heart-to-heart conversation where you can honestly discuss your feelings with someone. And either it's going to be able to move forward in a positive light, or you're going to be able to move forward in your own light. And either way it's good, either way it's forward, either way it's light, right? And that is what Ophuichus has for all of you. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check out the description, drop a like and leave a comment. Let me know how it resonated. Let me know if you appreciate this kind of setup with the guidance, you know, in a separate video for everyone. And I will see you in the divine counterpart reading shortly. Bye, everyone.